Hey guys, Adam here from DirectionTrader.com. Let's go over today's mid-morning looking forward video. It's about 9 o'clock here on the West Coast, 11 o'clock Central. Let's start here with the S&P. As you can see here, we've had a nice little pop the last few days. We have a couple areas marked up here. We came right down to our support area. We're actually getting a nice bounce. We came into this resistance zone that we had marked up here. Initially, we were looking to sell this from an intraday perspective. That didn't happen. We went ahead and closed higher. We kept closing higher. We didn't even get an opportunity to short this. So basically, once we started popping through that area of resistance, we've done nothing but look for buying opportunities over the last few days. Now, as you remember in yesterday's video, I was concentrating on this previous resistance here, this swing high here, and I said we're going to look for shorts off of that. But we're going to also have to pay attention to this faster period moving average because it's coming up there. So we didn't get any shorting opportunity on intraday perspective, so we were looking to short below, buy above. As we got above it, just been looking for nothing but long opportunities ever since. Now looking forward, what are we looking for? We have this clear resistance up here that we're coming into the next couple days here. Depending on what kind of rally we get into the close today, if we continue to push higher, we're probably going to touch it today. If not, today we may just take a little bit of a break and kind of have a sideways afternoon here after we've had a nice thrust to the upside this morning. The markets are due for a little bit of a pause, a little bit of a break here. So we are coming into some resistance here on the S&P. So look for the market to go ahead and take a little bit of a break. I'm going to be a little bit tentative to the upside because we not only have these previous swings here, but we also have this previous swing here that just peeked its head up above. So we've got a little bit of a resistance here to deal with. Any type of pullback that we get off of them is going to be short-lived. It's going to be an intraday short, no type of swing shorts, because we do have this momentum here pushing up underneath us. Not only do we have the faster momentum, but we also have the intermediate time frame momentum here pushing up underneath us. So any type of shorting will be an intraday only short, and we're just going to have to wait to see if we're going to pop up and continue to push higher, or we're going to drop back down below here and continue to drop lower. So kind of a bullish above, bearish below type of mentality, but the bearish side is definitely looking a little bit tougher, so we'd like to see them break to the upside. Let's take a quick look here at the Russell. Russell's kind of got the same mentality, but as you guys know over my last few days videos, any type of shorts that we were looking for, I was going to be taking them in the Russell. Longs, I was looking at the Russell and the S&P. The S&P just had a lot more resistance above, or support below, so I wasn't really interested in shorting, so that was going to be all up to the Russell. But now the Russell's coming into this most recent swing, kind of like the S&P. We got this swing here we got to deal with, so we do have some resistance on the Russell. If we get above that, we got more room in the Russell here to go ahead and continue to float back to the upside, retest some of these previous swings up here, this previous level here at the 1180. Originally at the 1180 would be the resistance once we get through these 1160s areas. So if we get through 1160, we start to push higher. I'm going to look for it to test the 1180. If not, like I said, we are kind of due to have a little bit of a pause here. You see we're coming right into the 50-period EMA here on the Russell. That's my intermediate term trend. As you see, that intermediate term is still pushing down on it. Shorter term is still pushing up. We're getting a nice support, little push to the upside from our faster time frames. But definitely the intermediate is sideways to still holding it down. So going to be very, very interesting to see if we're able to continue just to keep this drive, keep this momentum to the upside, keep this thrust to the upside, or do we need a little bit of a break? Take a little bit of a break to retest it, refuel the jets before we're actually getting another pop here. Another thing I'm going to take a look at here are the bonds. I've been paying a lot of attention to the bonds and the VIX, guys, the volatility index. The VIX, let me draw it out for you. The VIX has been having these wayward moves here. Everything reverts back to the mean. We just came off of a test of resistance here, and the markets come back to the mean. If they're going to continue to test lower, as they do, the markets will continue to rise higher. Depending on what we do in the next couple of days, it could take a little bit of a break here, but ultimately if the VIX continues to drop, you should see the markets continue to get a little pop. Same with the bonds here. The bonds, we have these highs here, but sure enough, every time we get a high, what's it do? Pulls on back, pulls on back, pulls on back, pulls on back. And so the same thing with the bonds here. They're kind of reverted right back to the midpoint here. Let's see what's going to happen here with the bonds. Are they going to continue to pull on back? If that's the case, we're going to continue to see these stock index futures push higher. So something to note, guys. We could be coming into a resistance here on the stock index futures, so something to pay attention to. But nonetheless, Momentum is still strong to the upside here. We're still looking at some good opportunities. We just may be coming into some resistance, so we might need to just take the foot off the gas just a little bit, just get confirmation that we are going to push through them and push higher, and then get right back to the long side. And if we do have a little pullback, just look for a retest and then maybe a better opportunity to go ahead and start placing trades. So hope this helps, guys. Hope you like these daily videos. If you have any questions, go ahead and email me, adam@directiontrader.com. If not, I will see you in tomorrow's video, and you guys have a good afternoon.